And we're back. A little Monday edition for you guys. We got Law coming out this week, and we got some more decks to test out. I'm here with Mavel. We're going force here, and we're just going to hop straight into it against Aaron's Sebulba Yellow here. We got a lot of yellow going on today, Aaron.
It's pod racing. That's what's happening.
Or pod racing. So we got four total decks today. We're going to just play through three games of each, no matter the score. So if it's a 3-0, it's a 3-0. And then at the end, then we're going to just talk through some stuff. So that way, we're not playing the same stuff over and over again. You're not going to see me lose with a Java deck every single time this time. And, that way it's going to be a little bit quicker, and we're going to be able to get into some deck talks and kind of streamline this whole thing for you guys as we get closer to the pre-releases this weekend. So we already got the Carabas stream up. We got our decks loaded in here. So we're gonna go ahead and hop right on in.
How long you been cooking up this Veldeck?
Man, so when we had the big to do on is it good, is it not good, I immediately jumped to yellow because again, and we're gonna talk about this at the end why I'm doing force, but I'm gonna mulligan. But we like my biggest forms in my mind of removal right now are the bouncing stuff, and so that's why I had the video earlier, but I just like if you're gonna greed out on the credits and I just bounce your thing back, then I'm just enormously ahead at that point, and that's just the whole thought. And
Right.
it also features, and we'll talk about it too, some of my favorite cards right now, and I think some of the best legendaries in the game. So, but yeah, I'm interested in Sebulba too for sure because I mean, that that freaking I can't talk. No, I did not mean to do that. The trigger throws me off every time. I don't want to bounce it back. There's nothing to heal, so we're gonna undo that,
No, no,
and we're
no.
gonna
A card
pass.
laid is a card played.
What I was gonna
All
say
right,
is the
so
Sebulba showcase is sick. Full
yeah, the
stop.
Civil Blue showcase is pretty amazing. I think that
So this kind of stinks. I have
I
nothing to
think the
play
only
this turn.
thing, the only thing that I can do here, is try to outvalue, or just go wider than you can deal with. Obviously, dropping Symbol's Pod Racer into your 3 drop doesn't feel the best.
This is a prime. Like I think you only want to use this, and you kind of played into it a little bit, but like to grab board state like that.
Right. Right. I think I'm okay if you use your resources to get rid of this guy. So, yeah, there we go.
The dog Kanan. I'm off my splash bases. I still think they can be good, particularly for him, but I'm probably gonna take some DMG to the face here, but
Yeah, that's the idea. All right, so I don't. All right, so I don't think that I actually need to worry about. Oh crap! Whoops! I played the wrong unit. I don't think I need to worry about the shield. I think if you're gonna remove this thing, you're gonna do it with whatever.
that's a
I'm just
spooky
gonna
card.
start. I'm just gonna start chunking. Let's get rid of that guy.
All right, I got some stuff here. I got some stuff here. I think we put him down and we go. Well,
I think my biggest issue with Sebulba, so Sebulba obviously like the immediate he fell for my trap card. The immediate thought
damn.
with with Sebulba is make it go as fast as possible. I still don't think he's nearly as fast as Sabine, and I don't know if that's just obviously I think it's because of the difference in action economy. Right, like he has to take a one extra action in between dealing that damage. and actually having an effect.
Yeah. I don't know. That's the first time I used the Anakin ability like that, so we'll see if that's any good or not. I'm having some very early. That's not great for me.
Yeah. I don't have a lot of synergy just straight from the. Oh, I see.
Yeah, how about that one, huh? So it's a little Cinta in the air. A little later though.
She flips this turn.
Yeah.
I think that I can get away with this though.
Yeah, one card in it. Okay, calm down. Yeah, that's not great for me. Oh.
Not a ton of pump in this deck. Not a lot of reach. So. Like we were saying last week, the aggressive negotiations being the premier pump card. Now, in this deck makes it. What is it asking me to do? Play trees, remove all abilities from destruction. Why can't I? Let's see. Well, we'll just go here.
Well, we gotta kill that guy. Oh my god! What a way to win!
I think this might be the only reach that this deck has is Shadow Stygian Prime. Sorry, as I was, I got a little distracted here. Aggressive negotiations being the prime pump in this, or in Star Wars Unlimited going forward.
Yeah.
This deck, I think that I value Battle Fury over it a little more, giving it the extra stay power, and just trying to go as wide as possible. He can't go as fast as Sabine. He's ending the turn. You are seeing your 6 deployed turn for sure. With him, I don't think that I don't.
No, I mean the Beguile and the Chirrut was the play there. I mean, too many Battle Furies to the face for me.
Yeah, he's more of a tempo, definitely a tempo style. Get to face and make you deal with it, and delay you long enough just to cross that threshold.
Mm-hmm.
And the longer that I play this deck, the more I see it just being space focused. I don't know how much room it has.
Well, I think space just in general is going to be solid moving forward. Like, I'm not getting to that. There's just, like I said, I mean, it just goes back to the whole, there's just not as much interaction in the game with events.
Yeah.
There's not control stuff, so like, you can go wide in space. Like, seems good to me.
Let's get rid of this guy. Let's attack.
Heal, Yaddle, heal. The boy. The guy.
Yeah, not really what I want to be seeing.
He's so good in this deck if you can swing it. Like, obviously, people that are knowledgeable enough are gonna just go ahead and use the credits.
Woof. All right, see, and now you got me in a real bind. Let's go here.
I might be in race mode now with you.
Just gonna have to suicide my leader to chunk through. Already in a worse place than I was a second ago.
Yeah.
And
I mean, I think we just
maybe I'm playing it.
keep swinging
safe.
here.
Got Bitter back on my deck. Interesting. Force coming.
Get a little force payoff. It's not the main reason, but
You pay for that shield.
I think I just don't worry about it. Maybe that's wrong.
No, I mean you have lethal on the board now, and I don't really have.
I don't know that I care about giving you a credit token either.
I have to keep using my credits to stop you.
Erk.
I'm doing that. Yeah, not enough exhaust. Kind of.
Man, I don't know. Do you like Urk?
My location.
I mean, obviously, like if you get one swing off, it's probably worth it. But like, a 2/4 is so brutal.
2/4 is pretty bad. 2/4 hidden makes it okay. I think a little bit. Yeah. Well. And there's the game. I don't know that I can do anything about that.
Yeah, I'm such a Blade Wing truther, man.
I'm gonna go ahead and give a raid 1 to this Black Sun Patroller. Make it look a little closer than it actually is.
See, that's the thing with Vel too. Like, you can get in a position where if you can control the board, all of a sudden you're just racing down the other person.
Yeah, not seeing a Beguile.
Yeah.
Or a bounce effect on an early Sentinel is enough to put Sebulba in the ground, which is why I think that space might be his just a better arena for him in general.
Right.
Because without Concord Dawn Interceptors and other and Bright Hope, we don't have those extremely good. I can't. I have to keep this one. This hand's crazy.
I've been liking my hands too.
We don't have that extremely good Space Sentinel like we do on the ground. So
see, I feel like I'm kind of in a race against you a little bit. Like, I mean, I guess you could go wider if I'm giving you credits, but if I have my removal, my bouncing, and my sentinels, like,
I agree. Tad bit. I'm regretting my resource just a little bit here, but
is Carabas done it to where, like, if you lose, you go first? Because I feel like we haven't had to do the whole pass
I don't know.
thing.
It kind of feels like it. Oh shoot!
Did you mess up something?
I did actually. I might. Can I request a
Yeah.
undo?
Well, we're probably gonna need to take care of that first off here.
Well, that's just not nice.
Yep.
Oof. Don't like seeing the cheat root in your hands.
Well, you used one Beguile. I kind of want to just do this again, though. I mean, get the Restore out there. Like,
yeah.
the Chariot has a win played, right? Effectively. I mean, I guess the Canyon does too, but I can't.
Alright, well then I think that we'll do this.
Another one.
This helped me last time. You
Yeah.
can answer my units in the ground, so I'm gonna just not put anything in the ground. Sebulba sits comfortably at 5 resources. I think he's... So I don't really mind playing that Battle Fury card for sure.
Nah, dude, you're doing a ton of damage. Like,
Let's not accidentally exhaust my own unit like I've done so many times on Karabast. Lost and Forgotten.
love that card. So that's like the Vel thing, right? Is like, I have these 2 6-drops where I'm either bouncing it or I'm killing it. And that's coincidentally on her flip turn. What the hell is this thing? While this unit is ready, it can't be attacked.
So it's kind of got the reverse hidden. Little bit of a tech, I guess.
What are you showing? You're showing 10 damage?
If you deal against my, or if you play against my, whatchamacallit, my turn 1 play, then I can slap down the Muckraker, and you can't. Then I am for sure going to have a body for my.
This is interesting.
I think I can slap a Battle Fury on.
Like, I have action economy on you right now.
You do.
But do you have a pump?
Do you have a pump? See, yeah. Unfortunately, that's the best I can do.
Sheesh. That's what I'm
So
saying.
so I'm really missing Surprise Strike, honestly. I think something like that.
Man.
I think Commence the Festivities or maybe even
Well, and
it's the other one that
is Commence the Festivities, is that a less cards in hand or less resources?
Less resources, and I'm stopping resourcing at 5.
Okay.
Something that'll I don't think any other deck is doing.
Okay.
I might have been more comfortable starting earlier.
I mean, that gives you
stopping earlier.
sad too, so.
That was 3 games. Are we going for one more?
Well, it'll go back to the main lobby.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So the next one I got is on attack.
All right, and I've got it.
Which is some more yellow.
Fiercest of her kind. Mother Talzin.
This is gonna be a mid-range off.
Time.
But that's my thing, man. It's like, I'm an aggro player. Like, I want to be an aggro player, but it's just aggressive negotiations right now. I mean, I guess they commence the festivities, but like,
yeah,
there's just not enough to like warrant stopping resourcing in my mind. I don't know.
Yeah, when we were prepping for this, actually, I sent you a version of this deck list, and so that we can use it for our video here. And then I deleted that picture and sent another one because I didn't include aggressive negotiations in this deck, so I had to go back and add it in.
Yeah, it's just like it's the only card, man.
It does seriously feel that way.
It's crazy.
It does seriously feel that way.
All right, let's try this. God, I want this card to be good, but I have my doubts. I have my doubts.
Okay, so gotta look out for a K2. Let me write that down.
Yeah. I think I maybe go ahead and take this trade so you can't really get a good use of the when defeated. maybe, sort of, potentially.
Seems legitimate.
Actually, let's do this and see what you do. You'll play something. I could potentially take you off of your turn.
Go here.
Well, if you have aggressive negotiations, that doesn't go well with Marin here.
Always.
I think we're in
negotiations.
I think I don't know. I mean, I guess you just kill him now, but
claim. I have feeling, so I'm just gonna go ahead. Force is with me. Discard an Owen Lars. Deal the 2 damage. Get the force.
I don't really want any of this. But all right, let's see the Dooku.
Unfortunately, not. I wish that I could. I do have an alternative, I think. So let's go for that and see if I get punished.
That's good. I wish I had Vel to
to give
him an XP there.
Definitely my favorite like combo, quote unquote combo piece in the deck with Mother Talzin. Obviously rely on you having the force and being able to generate it immediately afterwards. I think I can get rid of that card.
All right, I think we just rip this here.
Yeah, and so
like obviously I'm not getting my on attack, but I'm keeping you off of the double force play, I guess. Like you can't -1 to it twice.
You are flipping.
Yeah, it's the 3/7 battle.
So
and like just to like belabor the point even more, we were talking about it, and okay, you don't have the force, so we're gonna go ahead and get that work in there. That makes sense, yeah. I just had a pretty nice draw.
you hate to see it.
Um,
You absolutely hate to see it.
But like I've started to look at these red yellows and like a go longer mid-rangey, and again it's just gonna keep playing into I cannot quit the Liberty, the legendary card.
Yeah, the Liberty for sure, insane.
That's a tough play.
We talked about it in or I think Wu mentioned it too. One of the best legendaries, if not the best legendary of the set.
Yeah, it's I started playing it I think in this deck. Obviously it has natural synergy with Lando, but I put this deck together weeks ago and had been playing with it, and it just feels so freaking good, man.
Yeah, not doubting it. Interesting. Hot shot maneuver, not just for
Luke. Is it Luke?
Luke, is it?
Right?
Or vehicles? I thought it was just vehicles.
Yeah, no. I mean, Enfys is the on attack person, so there's your Dooku.
Potential spam. Ignore that. Woof. Woof.
And now we kind of get to the point of the game where the Enfys leader side, I mean, obviously it has to be, but the Enfys leader side is gonna. Oh, God, I don't want to resource either of these, but like I can't. Like you're gonna be fine paying too for stuff.
Right. And I think that might be where she's, like, she might be best too. Obviously things like what's the card I'm thinking about that makes the spies? Star Path, stolen
Yep.
Star Path.
I do, and Star Path has to be considered in this. Like, that was in my first one of my first editions of this because it's an immediate on attack if there's nothing on your board because you just slap it on Enfys and you automatically get at least one spy. Because you just double it and after seeing their hand the first time. All right, we're getting some spicy cards now. But like
It's
this,
feeling like it's feeling
this card is just so
not
like,
great.
I do love this Cloud Rider veteran late in the game because like you can crash it into a Sentinel and do 4 damage to base.
Yeah, pop shields.
I mean, it's
sacrifice it.
it's crazy good in that sense. Like I'm just gonna go ahead and do it right now. Like,
And what am I gonna do about it? Well, nothing. I have to cold play a Talzin's Assassin, which feels not good.
Yeah, I mean,
Just
just we're getting some real value out of my hot shot maneuver this game.
that's what I wanted to see. Another hot shot maneuver. Jesus. All right. All right.
Yeah,
all right,
like
all right,
and
chill,
and the
chill.
K2 like just okay.
So, sort of the fallback plan. Woof. Flame. Sort of, yeah. Sort of my only out. Let's see here. Don't think.
Yeah, this card is just so good. I don't know.
You know what,
It
let's just do
does so much.
Let's just do that and pray. Got a claim.
Guess I don't mind playing that card here
Yeah, I'll let you deal 5 damage to a unit.
because now I can just crash the. I
Yeah,
tell you what,
yeah,
we're
yeah.
getting some draws here
But
late.
you know what? You know what?
You got another one?
I'm gonna go a casual 14 dice with one swing,
Well,
and lose it. That's I'm at least gonna bring you within one swing of lethal, but
so like,
I don't think
there's
I'm
not
gonna-
very many instances where Luke feels good, and I'm not even gonna say it was that great there because I couldn't kill the Devastator. But it still forces you to like auto swing, I guess, and like I can trade if I need to.
Yeah, the 5 damage is.
But
all
that
right,
might
is-
just
is
be
what's
better
happening.
off being something else. I don't know.
Let's take that initiative again. Feels slightly okay.
This could be
Not great.
a
So I'm
tough
trying to think
mulligan.
about where things went wrong for me last time, and I think it was when.
I mean,
the
K2 just wiped your
K2,
board.
yeah.
He
When
just-
K2 came out. and
He was
able
just
to-
doing it. I mean, I think I double hot shotted maneuvered him, right? So like I didn't even need to crash him into anything, and I was getting like basically 5 damage on 2 things.
mulligan that.
It's just crazy, man. I've been loving this card, and we'll talk about it later.
Sure. I don't think I mulliganed into a better hand, so
But I think it goes down here. It's just not. I love this YouTube playlist actually. A little lo-fi Star Wars and it's just nostalgic.
yeah.
Aaron can't hear it, but he'll hear it in the YouTube. Okay.
Not super pleased about it. Oh man. Alright, I'll claim.
So you got double this. That's not terrible.
Well,
I think we do that.
you've kind of put me in a poopy position because now
Oh no.
I do unfortunately have to. Be realistic about what's happening.
Man, Red Squadron Y-Wing goes crazy in Enfys too. That's just an unassuming amount of damage. Especially like, it's one of the easier cards to trigger on her flip because ideally you want to have stuff already out on her flip.
Yeah.
I need to mess around with the helmet more because that's just an easy like way to.
It feels so slow, you know. Obviously, if you get it on her, but honestly, I have a hard time abiding any upgrade that doesn't add damage to the board, especially if you're playing.
Yeah, it can feel slow, but like in this instance, right? I have 2 units on board. I could action economy it out, and that's one of the things that feels great about Enfys and Talzin too. Is like there is nothing that is removing that leader from, like just me claiming and flipping. Like there's just nothing.
Yeah.
Oh, I did not want to double it.
Oh.
I did not want to pay the 2 to double it.
Allow.
Yeah, I just wanted to do it the
A
once.
solid 6 to base, a 7 to base didn't feel awful.
It
I
doesn't,
assume you're...
but there are other things at play, at work.
Shocker.
I think I just do this and be happy with where the game state is.
So I know you have that guy. I don't think you can punish me for it if I flip. You know what?
See, this is like what I have right now is kind of the culmination of like why I enjoy playing this deck.
I can see. I mean, yeah. I mean,
There is a bit of like a
oh boy.
it kind of plays around K2, honestly, like the indirect damage and stuff. Like I've kind of leaned into it a little bit with Gorilla Soldier and stuff like that, but doubling that on attack is outrageous. Outrageous on her flip too. Because like you can just swing into something, right? And then
Make sure you can't double.
I really didn't hate the card revealed alongside her, the Airy or whatever, because like you can do 7 damage to base when you double that attack, that on attack. I mean, it's really slow, but like late game, and then you can kill up to 2 things on the ground at that point. Oh man, does he have a heroism unit? He does not.
I don't. If I did,
God, thank God, bro.
Solidly back.
Yeah, that
back
would have
in the
been
game.
bad.
But unfortunately, I was missing it. But I think I'm happier with the state is now.
Yeah, you cleaned that up pretty well. You definitely cleaned that up pretty well.
But oh jeez, I have to make some tough decisions here. Just put that down.
See, now I think this is a situation where I double it.
3, yeah. I can't.
It's like I
risk
can't.
getting to my base. So I'll just. You know what? No, put this guy down.
Another one. Ah! The burn.
It is burning. It's burning quite a bit. I have to be totally honest. Crap. Why to undo that?
I will allow it. Did you hit the force option?
I did. Well, no, I think that I just don't want to. So I'll trigger. Take the shield. I know normally you'd put the 2 on and take the shield, but I think that I'm just going to sacrifice.
I think that we do this.
Dooku here.
Yeah, I think we double it. Force. And like we'll get to this. Yeah. If he plays something.
Dang. I guess I should have claimed. That would have been smarter. Oof. Exact lethal. Huff!
I thought
Tough,
about
tough,
playing
tough.
it that turn, but I thought about making the burning more. So like it kind of guarantees the Chrysanthemum too.
Yeah, Mother Talzin not having any red space answers makes it.
Well, she doesn't have space answers in anything, dude.
Makes it hard. I mean, in yellow you have Beguile. You've got other options. Was that only 2, or do we ever go more for?
Was that only 2?
I think so.
That's right, it was. All right, one more.
Was only 2. All right, one more.
Copy link. Hold, please.
So unprofessional. Anyways, yeah, space is definitely her weak spot. She and Flurry might. What just happened here?
I don't know, man. I don't like the 2-card combo stuff like that.
There we go. Yeah, she and Flurry, yeah, with Vader, 2-card combo obviously does hurt a little bit.
Like you don't need it in yellow. Like, and obviously you'd be playing at yellow, but you don't need it at that point. You have the Stranger now, which is a really great card. You have Finn. You have Dooku. You have just ways of ambushing stuff naturally. I just don't think you need it, but I could be wrong.
Wonder.
Let's try it.
I'm gonna try mine as well.
I'm kind of regretting that, but that's fine.
Let's immediately do something really wacky.
I don't like that.
Sure, if you want to double it and set your whole turn back, I think I let you.
Oh man.
So let's go.
Shatterpoint.
Yeah,
Shatterpoint.
a 1-drop unit or a 2-drop unit does kind of suck.
Well, Qui-Gon's gonna be not long for this world, but he's gonna have served his purpose.
To chunk my shield. I like that Constructed Saber gives my Secret of Sage.
Sentinel.
Shielded.
Yeah, no, that's
Or
pretty
Sentinel,
good.
Yeah. Keeping that shield on him feels alright.
I trade the Audi, dude.
Immediately pull an answer. To my Secret of Sage. That would make me very sad. Just keep the Sentinel rolling.
We're playing the
Okay,
long
so-
con here.
I was gonna say, so you're not using, what's it called? You're not putting out one of your big 5-drop units. I haven't seen a K2 SO, thank God. Let's go for the. You know what? Sorry, I'm taking a minute, but
It's okay. It's okay.
let's go here. That damage to my base.
Let's see what you're gonna do.
Initiative and passes.
Takes initiative.
Well, yeah, I can't. So if you have K2 in your hands and I go in and slap Adigalia, then K2 comes in, deals 3 damage to my Sentinel, but then can deal 6 damage to the Mother Talzin that has 1 damage on her. So I don't think I'm willing to take that risk. And I'll just chunk 5 to the mouth, I guess.
I think I mean, it's just this whole thought of less removal pieces, less card pool. Ambush to me is just like it gets a boost, right?
Definitely. I think this might be the best position that I've been in since we started playing. And I think that's just because I'm trying to go faster, and I'm still not even pulling the pieces that I would like. There's one specific card I have in here that I prefer to use. Uh-oh. He's gonna suck in a second. Yeah, let's go for it. I could have traded, or not traded, but slapped Mother Talzin into Tempest Nest there. But I don't think that I need to. I think I value putting you closer to lethal, especially with a card as big as the Sun on the board. It's dangerous letting Mother Talzin live for this long.
Hang on, I'm doing some math here.
Okay, take your time. Do you want to speak it out loud for the,
I have a hot shot maneuver.
the audience?
I have a hot shot maneuver, but it can't. I can't kill both with one action.
Well, if you can.
No,
On attack, so you
'cause
deal 2 damage to the Sun. Use the on attack twice to do the Sun, and attack with K2 into.
Oh yeah, I guess so. Well, no, I can't kill both though. Is my thing. If the Sun
not?
had some damage, because I have to.
Is it only one? How much damage does Hot Shot Maneuver do?
2.
So 2 damage,
Oh, wait, yeah.
and then you activate his on attack twice.
We're thinking through this. Yes.
We're braining here.
That's outrageous. That is absolutely outrageous. I'm still gonna lose.
You might not.
I mean, oh wait, I still have a turn. I'm not playing my force base.
You know, this is exciting. This is what I like about this. That puts damage on your base.
Well, that's just not cool, man. I mean, You're just gonna do the thing.
Yeah, I mean, I'll let you do that.
Oh, he's BMing.
What? I mean, deal 5 damage to a unit. I have to let you ready him.
Do you?
I do. I don't have you. You may deal 5 damage to. Oh, can I? I don't know. Let me do this.
I'm pretty sure that's like the whole thing with this card is like. Yeah.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
that blows.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
Luke sucks.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
He's not like. And then I'll just
Yeah.
put it all on base.
Yeah.
We got one.
The mid-range grinding.
The mid-range grind. So, you want to go over to the deck list?
Yeah, we'll do that. We'll talk some deck
I think
lists now.
Vel or did I don't remember. Did
All right.
Sebulba
Well, we're on
or-
Enfys, so we're gonna talk Enfys.
Sure. Let's talk Enfys.
All right. So, I mean, the whole like idea here is to beef K2, or not the whole idea, but ideally, I like to play Qui-Gon into the K2 line because something's gonna have damage on it at that point. Because it just lines up with the Enfys flip, and you're just turbocharging that on attack. I mean, we saw after doing some not quick math that hotshot maneuver with it is absurd as well. Luke is just a bad card. I'm sorry. I want him to be good, and I mean maybe there's probably going to be off instances where he is good, but I'd rather have Qui-Gon, I think, with the ambush and continuing that board controlling presence.
Yep.
But the whole idea too is Liberty is just it's the best legendary in the set. I know a lot of you all probably watched Woo's video and he said the same today, and like it's that good. It just does so much. It's got 2 wind blades. It interacts with both arenas. It just does so much. Sometimes you get crazy amount of cards in your hand with Sakatra, so aggressive negotiations potentially. Chrysanthemum is a dog too, but I like these mid-range yellow piles too because I'm just thinking ahead to the aggressive negotiations nonsense. Jam comms. I'm definitely gonna be revisiting Sabe, and seeing if I can just put together a discarding strategy. But the other shout out is collateral damage. It's pretty solid. I really like that card. It can win games. I've had it win games for me with just that 2 damage to base, but it's just more consistent than Let's Call Out War. Obviously, you're not getting the upside, but I like it more. So, but yeah, this is just kind of a mid-rangey red-yellow kind of go tall with a really impactful flip.
Jam comms for sure. I think it is going to be the winner, or it is going to be the answer to the card that people are already calling for bans for, which I think is way too premature.
Yes.
But that's for another video.
Yeah.
I actually think I still like aggressive negotiations. Back in pre-rotation, it was 2 cost for +3 damage. Aggressive negotiations at its worst, or at its like most mediocre, is 3 cost for +3 damage, assuming that you've kept a semi-full hand.
Yeah.
The whole time. We saw how often that +3 closed games.
Yeah.
If you're playing in a mid-range pile, you might not need it. Obviously, we saw you were able to handle mid-range pretty well without it. And I think the only other like question I had was Han Pilot, maybe.
Yeah, it was in an
15
iteration.
damage, like total.
Yeah.
If you get to get that on a
the bomber
on a
is
heavy
crazy.
bomber.
Yeah. No, it was in one of my lists at one point. It can be a lot of fun, but like, I don't know. It's definitely a consideration, right? Because it only costs 2 at that point, and there's a lot of space here, so definitely consideration. But I really like Enfys. I don't know that she's gonna be like some meta staple in the beginning here, but I think at some point she will have her time in the sun, especially if we get ambushers like K2 and stuff like craziness. Yeah, we'll have all the deck links and stuff too, so people can mess around with stuff. Let's talk about Talzin.
Sure. I still don't think that, or I mean, after testing it on Carabas and obviously in these matches here, I really don't think red is for color anymore. Not that it's bad. I just don't think that it's the best mid-range deck that you could be playing.
Yeah, she's in a
The
weird spot.
Arctic lightsabers are cute. Like if you manage to get them on her, she swings for 7 at that point
Yeah,
with 10 health, which is cool. She can definitely close games faster. I actually really love the sun, especially pre-rotation. We had all those data vault decks slapping the sun down onto a ground and giving +2 damage to everything that you have on the board is pretty exciting.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. Owen Lars didn't really come in handy in a game where you were racing me. It turned out that I had to try to race you in these mid-range matches, and if that's what it's doing, or if that's the way to beat some of these other mid-range piles is go faster than them, then I don't think Talzin is the way to do it. That being said, I love her reach. I like the Talzin assassin. She's a leader that's very satisfying to play. When you're doing the math in your head, you can see, this Dooku, it is actually 6 damage if I play it on my flip. Cause it's 4 -1, flip -1 again. But not enough ambush, I don't think.
I mean, she probably has the best suite of 4 drops in the game. Like, Tyrannus and Talzin's assassin are disgusting. Like, the reach is just nasty. And I mean, I think the early consensus is probably yellow, because I think the Stranger's that great. And but I mean, that being said, you did win a game. You did the single reactor ignition, another really good legendary for the upcoming set.
Yeah,
it did well. I mean, and you had that burning aspect to it, right? So maybe there's some sort of burn style here, but
yeah, I mean, single reactivation might be like single-handedly holding this deck up for when the board gets out of control. The problem is that I think that if the board is out of control, you're losing before 8 resources.
Yeah. Talzin wants to control the board. If the board's out of control against Talzin, she's probably not fighting her way back into it, I wouldn't think, but maybe not.
My experience just now.
Yeah. All right.
Let's play your darling.
All right. Well, okay, we can do that. Well, we got Sebulba actually in the order here.
Never mind. My darling.
Yeah. I mean, this game, yeah.
He's fun. Stygian, I think Shadow Stygian Prime maybe just the best card in this deck. And besides the interrogation droid, he doesn't move nearly as fast. I think that any comparisons to Sabine are incorrect. Sadly, he's not winning nearly as fast as he needs to. Sebulba's Pod Racer popping off with that ability can be pretty backbreaking. I mean, if you don't have an answer, I think space aggro decks might struggle against this kind of deck. So if space aggro ends up taking off, then I think maybe we'll see Sebulba sneak back in just in part of his color combination and his early flip. But right now he's far from being a boogeyman.
Yeah, I mean, I like the Shadow of Stygian Prime, but like, I don't know that you're ever playing it on curve, right? Like, you want to establish more bodies at that point probably and go wider with his flip too. Maybe not. But like, my thought process too is playing Shadow of Stygian Prime on a ready unit also kind of defeats the purpose, and there's probably not going to be instances on curve where you play it on a non-ready unit, if that makes if you can follow that logic. So I mean, I again, you won a game with it, right? Because I controlled the board at that point, and you just slapped it on something that was exhausted and claimed, and there's nothing I could do about it at that point. So here I am saying all of that, and I lost to it basically. But
the most frustrated I've ever been playing against that card is when I've slapped down a big unit that I'm like, deal with this, and then they pay 4 resources to deal with it. Because it's not like any other, it's not like a removal piece where it's just gone from the game.
Right.
It's still on the board, so that like it follows the uniqueness rule to get around it. And in my practice, that's been the best way to handle it, is to just defeat the unit. But that makes me have 2 copies of the same card, and rather than getting double the effect, I don't know. So it's in there. It's in there as a 2 of because it's more of a tech card for that reason.
Yeah.
If I end up getting behind on board, I'll put a shadow on it, stop you from readying, and then suddenly you're not as ahead as you thought you were.
Yeah.
Especially in like go tall decks like Vel. But
No, I think the card has a place, and I really like the idea of it too. It's like, I don't know, it's really interesting. What the Mudcracker Crab Droid? Oh, so it doesn't. I can't attack it, right? If it's ready, is that correct? That's how it works.
Yeah.
I kind of love that because it gives you kind of that free raid from Sebulba. Like, you don't really care about the action at that point, and then that's 5 damage on a 3-costed unit. So I really like that idea a lot, actually.
Yeah, it takes care. It's one of the cleanest answers I've seen for Captain Typho. That 4 costs 5 health Sentinel being the standard for aggro decks having to meet, and beyond that, like just beguiling it. It comes at the cost of health. I mean, it dies to, like, if I play it and you manage to have 3 damage anywhere available, it's dying for sure. But
I'm just looking at this and, like, I love a lot of these 3 drops are enablers in a lot of different ways, right? Like, they all have very clear ways of, like, pushing their 3 cost limit, or not limit, their 3 cost, like, you know what you're paying for them, but like getting something like a ceiling raiser out of it, if that makes sense. Like, they all kind of do something when you, I don't know, it enables the aggro-y kind of nature of this deck.
Yeah, I mean, the deck is statted in a way that it stops at 5, right? So you see it's 2 cost, 3 cost, 4 cost, like, or 2 4-cost units, or 2 cost, 4 cost, sorry, 2 4-cost cards.
Yeah.
And then that's it. Like, that's where it stops, because at 5, you're doing 3 and 2, 3 and 2, 3 and 2, until you get a Stygian or a Shadow, and then you're doing a 4 and a 2.
I think the commence the festivities then is like a definite at that point.
For sure. Though I did find myself a couple of times while playing it wishing that I had that card.
Yeah. All right, last one. A little bit of a different iteration of the one that I posted a video about already. So the thought behind Force, Shatterpoint, mainly. One of the more effective removal pieces in the game at this point, but you need the Force. And you look at some of the 2 drops. You have the new Anakin Skywalker unit. You have a Sage that I can give experience tokens to with a shield and Yaddle, which are all just like, I'm happy with that, right? In a Force deck. I'm really happy with that, especially on a leader where I can pump up their stats. I know 2/2 shielded is not like the best thing in the world, but like, I start giving experience tokens to it and it gets really impossible to remove with the shield behind it. I mean, some of the other Force payoffs are Chirrut and the Itinerant Warrior, which are, you know, they're fine, but like, we're playing this for Shatterpoint, the Force. So I was like, 2 health, more effective removal. So that was the thought behind that. And then Liberty again, like, love the card, can't quit it, won't quit it. I know the Ghost is fun. That wasn't in my first iteration, but it's like a sentence space, right? You just throw an experience for free basically on it, and it's a massive body in space that is impossible to control. And I think Bo-Katan may honestly be the best card in the game right now. Like,
yeah,
like, she just comes down and swings the board more than anything else probably does in this game. I know it costs 9, but it's just that impactful. And like, it's not hard to get the Force in this deck either, truthfully. You know, you have the 2 ambushes around her flip, and you put stats on early plays, and like, it's really easy to get the Force. So
yeah,
I mean, that's part of the other idea too, is like, Chirrut's already impossible to remove, and now we're putting XP tokens on him, and it's like,
yeah. So I've got a couple questions. Was there ever a version of this where it had more specters because of the inclusion of the Ghost?
No.
With Ezra? No.
The Ghost, I wouldn't say, like, it's a necessity here.
It's just cute.
But it's not even
Yeah, I
cute
like it.
though. Like it's so easy
No,
to
I'm
enable,
sorry. I
right?
say that. Yeah.
I mean, it kind of is, but it isn't. Like, it's basically a wind played 6/7 Sentinel.
Yeah, that's fair.
But I don't know. This deck just also features some of my favorite cards from the set. But I'm not a control
really
player,
love-
but Lost and Forgotten is such a good card to me. I'm a Blade Wing Truther. And Liberty, it's in it. Like, Cunning has never been this archetype, and it's so fun to me because I've always been a Cunning player. And I get urges every now and then to want to play like these big, tall decks, and Liberty just kind of fits it perfectly. I mean, maybe it just becomes a Lando Blue or something like that, because you're just playing Liberty and Bo-Katan top in, and it's just like that's probably the two best cards in my mind in the game right now. I mean, you have Kanan too, which is a great force enabler to swing a board. So it's just basically making people think about what they're doing with the tokens that I'm giving them. There's just more removal now with Shatterpoint. We have the bouncing with the Kanan and the Qui-Gon. And then we just have some like really annoying units to remove with Cinta, Chirrut, the Ghost. And then obviously if you can get a Gorn, if he can swing one time and take a credit from somebody, especially after you've given it to them, so like you're benefiting from the experience and then you also take the credit token, I would love to see the percentage of games that I've like won or lost after that, because it's just insane tempo swing at that point. Insane.
No, I do love how the deck is designed, where you control the board early with those units, bait them into spending them large. Spending heavy and putting out like a massive unit, and then deleting it with the Blade Wing or Lost and Forgotten or Shatterpoint, and then just moving on with your life. Like at that point,
you're just so far ahead at that point. You're so far ahead, and then you just do not care about giving credits because they're just so far behind. Another thing that I'll say about this deck is I feel like I could remove the Ghost and the Hauler and like just go down on some space interaction and still just be okay. Because if you drop the security captain or the Gorn, you turn off the credits and you're buffing something every single turn, and you're just racing at that point. Like you do not care. And then there's healing aspects to this deck. There's the bouncing, there's the removal. And it's like, if you can't remove my Conveyix security captain, and now I just have these 3 or 4 ground units that have enormous stats on them, like, you better win by the Luke flip. Like, you better win on that flip. Because they really don't have any way to deal with huge units on the ground at that point. So like, you don't care about giving credit tokens. Like, this deck gets sneaky aggro. It can get sneaky aggro. And with leaders impossible to remove now too, like, I've had Vel just get to 7-10 a lot. She just, and you can't, it doesn't matter the credits you have. Like, it just doesn't matter because there's nothing that's going to one-shot Vel. There's nothing. So
1000%.
I
love it.
Yeah. I don't know. I
love it a lot.
It's a rewarding deck too. Like, obviously there's the downside of the credit tokens, but building it in a way that like hoses them it's just fun. It's just fun to me. Also, the showcase is freaking goated. So it's a goated showcase. I mean, there's so many good showcases already that we've seen. Like, I want Sebulba, I want Enfys, I want this one. So
I know not a lot of people care about that one. I love the Sakura showcase.
Yeah, no, they're all like, I don't think he's as good as that one. They're the ones I just mentioned, but I love them all. So, but I think so I think we're done with the decks and the gameplay and all that kind of stuff. But we got Law coming out soon. Definitely want to try and get some live gameplay. That would be a lot of fun. Actually get the cards in our hands. We got a stream room at the shop that we play at, so hopefully we can get that for a few hours and get some actual gameplay going. But yeah, we got this set coming out this weekend. I'm at a wedding. That's gonna kind of be tough, but we'll be there Sunday. But
Yeah. I'll see if we can't get some sort of maybe gameplay of our draft decks or our pre-release decks.
yeah,
Just recorded while the events are going on.
Yeah.
And have some content posted on here for a massive audience. You know?
not massive. All right, well, I think that's gonna about wrap it up here. I don't know if you got any final words or not, Aaron, but
No.
we'll go ahead and stop it here and look forward to the release of A Lawless Time. Thank you guys.
See ya.